Elite Division player here, and this is the toughest formation I've played against in FC25 post-patch. If you're looking for cheap FC25 coins, make sure to check fifacoin.com, super fast delivery, and use the code OVI to get an even bigger discount. Link will be in the description. What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a new FC25 best custom tactics tutorial in the game. Today we're gonna talk about the 4-2-3-1 wide, and no matter what, man, each time I face an opponent using this formation, and I talk about Elite Division, and even if I play champs, for example, versus Division 2, Division 3 players, this formation is so hard to play against because it is so versatile and good. And when I saw it so good, I was like, okay, post-patch I gotta test it, I gotta find the best tactics, and here they are. Best tactics for me. Let's see if they apply for you guys also. The trick here with the 4-2-3-1 wide is, in my opinion, the cam. Minimum 4-star weak foot. He needs to be able to distribute the ball, or he needs to be able to play very close to the striker. You're gonna see immediately what I'm talking about. There are a few ways of playing this 4-2-3-1 wide. Why is it so good? You're always safe versus counterattacks. You got the 2 CDMs, and you are also very good at possession or at a counterattack playstyle to the left mid and right mid that are very versatile. Let's get into the tactics and let's see exactly how to use this formation. Edit tactic 5, I'll just go like that, 4-2-3-1 wide. Over here at build up play style, I would advise you to go with the balanced option and defensive approach. I still prefer the 70, but if you somehow feel that it is a bit too risky and your players do too many offset traps, go with 50 over here. I've seen something. Sometimes it gets bugged. So let me just show you. If you use, for example, manually a 62 here, sometimes it gets bugged. I would stay on the lines, you know, immediately after you get over the line, I would select the line, so it doesn't get bugged. Maybe it happens to me and only to a hand of players, and it doesn't happen to the vast majority, but I've noticed this and I wanted to tell you guys. So let's leave this at a balanced, nice, and now let's move on to player roles, which are so important. I told you something at the beginning of the video, that this central attacking midfielder is very important in the way that you will approach the game. If he is versatile as a striker, at the base of the card he's a center forward or a striker, then I would advise you to go with a shadow striker over here. But this will make a few problems. This will be a bit more problematic in terms of how you're gonna build the attacks, and this is why I'm gonna present you two variations of the 4-2-3-1, one that is counter-attack oriented and one that is more balanced, more possession oriented. For the shadow striker, let's talk about this a bit and let's see exactly what we can do. This is for a counter-attack. You're gonna have both of your right mid and left mid at inside forward, and basically here this variation is a 4-2-1-3. extremely good for counter-attacks. You're gonna have your right midfielder, left midfielder always pushing forward. You're gonna have a shadow striker playing as a second striker, and a striker with advanced forward. Now, in terms of your CDMs, I would advise one to be on holding, and the other one over here you could try, if he's a great passing player, a deep lying playmaker like Sissoko. Deep lying playmaker means that he will open up the play with those long ball traits, incisive passes. Sissoko has that. Sissoko can deliver from that position to the left mid, to the right mid without any problems, because he's got the long ball pass plus. Otherwise, just if you don't have passing traits at the CDM, just have him on holding, and that is it. Boom. So this is one variation right here that you can use. Let me go out so you get the code on the screen right now, and let me present you with a more balanced variation. We're gonna keep it here exactly as you are seeing, and now we're gonna go and have a playmaker. 4-2-1-3, 4-2-3-1 in my opinion is great because you can have possession of the ball. You can just dominate by keeping the ball and having so many triangles. Playmaker being the key. You're not gonna change anything in my opinion for the center backs nor the goalkeeper. But we are going to play a bit over here because we're not gonna have a focus on attacking anymore. We're gonna have a focus on balance. And one of the players right here you could have on wide playmaker like that, and the other one you could have on a winger. The trick here is how do I pick them, Ovi? Well, it's pretty simple. Hansen, for example, she's the goddess, the queen of Trivelas. I don't want her as a winger. I want inside forward because she's gonna get in position to do Trivelas. Now, Abedi Pele, he's very pacey, very pacey, and I can use him as a winger. I don't want to have, in my opinion, both of my right mid and left mid on either winger or inside forward, because on winger I would have my team to spread out around the pitch. On inside forward I would be a bit too narrow, and this is what is good with tactics this season. Okay, they messed up a bit with some of the things, but here they didn't mess up. Because you can have, in terms of narrow in width, you can be wide on one side, narrow on another because of the player roles. So Abedi Pele here with winger and focus on balance. Now, again, same for the CDMs. Holding on one of them and the other one, if somehow you've got a card like Sissoko that can do long ball passes, incisive passes, deep lying playmaker, in my opinion, is a very nice option. Fullbacks unbalanced, right back the same. The defenders always in my opinion on defender, and the goalkeeper is on defend. Pretty nice. Let me show you the this is actually the one that I like more. You get the code on the screen right now. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your nemesis formation in FC25? Which formation, when you feel like you've got so many problems overcoming? And my piece of advice, if that happens, just mirror the formation of the opponent, because mentally, when you play an opponent with a formation that you haven't figured out, you don't know how to open up, you will always think, this guy has a better formation than me, and you're always gonna start being a losing point at the start of the game. But if you just pause, mirror the formation of the opponent, mentally you're gonna take that away. You're gonna be, okay, I got same formation as the opponent, let's see what happens. And yes, boys, I do know that we've got post-patch after post-patch after post-patch in terms of formations, but I think EA has released 3 or 4 patches already in 1 month. We gotta do them because the game changes a bit, like 5%, 4%. They do change in certain formations. Also, with the addition of new cards, better cards become more overpowered, more meta, or just better suited the gameplay. That being said, don't forget to drop a like. My name is Ovin. I'll see you fellas in the upcoming videos. Ciao, ciao.